Hi, this video is with my Vanguard Feanir and I'm playing Tactics on my utilities on the screen. I forgot to put them in the description of yesterday's Tactics arena, but I have now updated it and you should be able to see them there. I've got my stats up, but stats don't really matter before level 60. Just trying to get in the habit of putting them up on the screen before a Warzone. So I've kind of built my utilities so that it's really hard for people to kite me, as I mentioned yesterday. So increased duration and reduced cooldown on a hold the line and increased speed and stuff like that. So I made sure I'd loaded up my shoulder cannons and my energy loads before the match started, and then went for this sorcerer. But the assassin was here. I popped my battle focus kind of early, so just decided to go for it with this assassin. There was a kind of cramped space here, so I just moved back so I could see properly. People on the other team grouped up really nicely here for my AoE CC, or taunt rather, and my mortar volley. Then this assassin was getting kind of low, but because of the crazy range that this spec has, I was able to kill him, and he died in the air when I pulled him back, which was quite funny. So usually I wouldn't really overextend this far, but I had plenty of health. Was fairly confident we'd win this fight. I should mention that I only started playing this spec, was it 2 days ago I think I recorded this, so I only started playing this spec that day, so I wouldn't try and copy my rotation or anything like that, because I'm just trying it out. Making sure to reload those energy loads and pulling the Sork in. Got stunned straight away, had my CC breaker, but there was no point wasting it in this situation. Making sure to interrupt that innovate. And using my super speed, hold the line to chase after this guy, and my 30-meter abilities to finish him off. So it seemed at this point like the other team was kind of attacking one at a time, which made it really easy for us to pick them off because we always had a numbers advantage. And my hold the line was off cooldown already. Everything just seems to have a really low cooldown on Vanguard, like the hold the line, the stuns, because you have two of them, you always seem to have some kind of CC available, and the harpoon. And also a nice thing about Tactics is that you can pop your reactive shields really early in a fight, and if you're getting attacked a lot, then the active cooldown of it is reduced by 3 seconds whenever you get attacked. So if you're taking lots of damage, it will actually come off cooldown quicker. So managed to wipe them at mid again. This guy didn't look like he was sure whether he wanted to come down, so I pulled him down. Making sure to interrupt the death from above. And again, just coming one at a time made it really easy for us to pick them off. Looked like they're actually attacking grass at this point. I guess these people didn't realise they could have used the tunnel to get over to grass. So I just went to go and check on grass because it's always good to do that when there's been an incoming call, and they looked fine. So my harpoon was off cooldown again. Tactics is, well not Tactics, just Vanguards in general are a pretty good class for this kind of spawn camping, just pulling people off the ledge when they stand too close. And now that Tactics has all of its 30-meter abilities, even when you can't pull people down, you can still do a fair amount of damage. I think I'll show that later. So as I said earlier, I'm not really too familiar with the spec, so my rotation might be completely wrong, or even if it's just slightly wrong. I have noticed that I run out of energy pretty quickly, so it may even be worth switching out one of my utilities for something that regens a bit of energy whenever you get CC'd. I can't remember the exact name of the utility right now. But so although they were now attacking more of a group, they really should have been going under the tunnel, I think, rather than fighting us here, because it clearly wasn't going too well for them. I think they quite possibly didn't have any healers. That guy made the mistake of getting too close again, so I pulled him down. If you're ever in a situation like the other team is here, just don't get close to the ledge, because likely it is someone like me will pull you down. Just go around the back, just go under the tunnel to grass. And here, as I was mentioning earlier, I have plenty of 30-meter abilities to throw at people when they're doing this kind of hiding around the corner stuff. I have to admit, I think it's really crazy the number of 30-meter abilities that Tactics has at the moment. It's one thing having good bursts, and when I say good burst I mean really good burst. It's another being able to do it from 30 meters as a melee class. It just seems really ridiculous to me, and I think it needs to be changed. I know there are quite a few people that feel that they have survivability issues, and I can't comment on that because I haven't played it in ranked at all, but if they do, then they should get something to help them with that, but they shouldn't be keeping the 30 meters and the amount of damage that they have as a melee class at the moment. It's just kind of wrong. A melee class is meant to have melee abilities, not 4 or 5 30-meter abilities that hit pretty hard. So I was waiting for them to group up here to use my AoE stun, and then was hoping to get a nice mortar volley off there, but this Marauder leaped me and interrupted it. But we still managed to wipe them fairly convincingly. They were getting a few kills now, which was nice. For them. Nice for them. And a couple of 7Ks in a row there to finish that guy off. Koto overload, keeping that guy alive longer than I had expected. Got him down eventually. Finally decided to pop some mid-backs. And then we'd wiped them again. I have to say although they weren't playing great, I have to give this team credit for actually continuing to attack, because lots of teams would have just gone over and sat at snow. So although they did make the mistake of coming one at a time like this quite a few times, at least they carried on fighting. So I had a few people over at grass at this point. They'd finally worked out that they could go under the tunnel. So I used my super speed to get over there. I've attempted this recording quite a few times now, so I can't really remember what I've said, but just the shortness of the cooldowns on some of these abilities like Hog the Line and Harpoon is crazy as well. This spec just seems to have so many good things going for it that something needs to be toned down. I personally think they should just start with the range and see what happens to its viability once it is an actual melee class again, or at least a mid-range class, because I know these abilities used to be 10 meters. The Assault Plastique and the, I'm going to get the names wrong now, but Sticky Grenade. So once again made the mistake of thinking that I had killed a power tech, but Koto Overload kept them alive. I'd actually moved on to the Marauder at this point. So I went for the AoE stun, mortar volley combo again. Actually getting some good damage off this time. I'd been hoping to kill them without actually using any cooldowns, but that wasn't possible at this point. I was kind of really overextended here, but the fight had been going so well that I didn't really feel the need to pull back. The guy tried to pull me there, but had my hold the line up, and then pulled him down myself. It does kind of amaze me that after a whole warzone of this, people are still standing on the edge, but still. And that is the end of the warzone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know spawn camping isn't exactly the most sportsmanship type thing to do, but hope you enjoyed this anyway. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you want to get notifications whenever I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.